Although pretty much every construction project begins the same way, they don't all turn out the same way. I don't think this is exactly what the designer, contractor, or owner had in mind, do you? We're here on the site of another Terracon project to find out what their engineers and consultants do to keep things on the up and up. Joining me today is Matt Sloan, a materials engineer with Terracon. How are you?
Doing all right.
So Matt, how do you make sure bad things don't happen to good projects?
Well, Bob, we do that by assuming one of two roles on a construction project. Quality assurance, or QA, where we represent the owner and we monitor the materials for compliance with the International Building Code and local municipalities. And quality control, where we represent the contractor and we monitor their materials during the construction process.
Can't you do both on a project?
No, we can't. That would actually be a conflict of interest. But we do start early. If we've performed the geotechnical engineering on a project, it really does help us build efficiencies later on in the project. On the materials testing quality control side for the contractor, even though our services are normally less than 1% of a construction budget, we can really have a significant impact on the budget and safety towards the end of a project.
How so?
Say you're building a multi-story building and you don't catch a batch of concrete that's bad early on in the first floor. To go back after the fact would cost a huge amount of money to repair or replace that, considering the load that's already on the building.
Wow, that happens?
It does, and it takes a lot of early and constant monitoring on the front end of that project, especially considering it could be a life safety issue for whoever inhabits that building once the project's complete.
Matt, how do you make sure then that doesn't happen?
Well, we stay fully engaged as part of the quality assurance, quality control process review. We will provide recommendations, we will look at the plans, we will assist the owner or the contractor in coming up with the right steps to make sure that the monitoring of materials is done.
So Matt, you're kind of the owner's technical expert.
That's right. So we complement the work of the designers and the contractors, and given the expertise that Terracon has in geotechnical, environmental investigations, we can provide quality on all aspects of the materials testing process. And we also provide special inspections.
And those are?
In every municipality, there's certain localized inspection requirements. Given the number of offices Terracon has across the country, we're very well positioned and we're knowledgeable in those local markets to provide those inspections for our clients.
That must take a lot of time.
No, we can notify the contractor or the client within 24 hours of a deficiency because we want them working on a corrective action immediately. We don't want the design team waiting around for a corrective action report from us.
You're doing constant on-site monitoring?
We are, and we can even go to the fabrication shops ahead of time so we can save even more time and money by finding problems before the product's even shipped to the job site.
How can you do this better than all the other companies?
We approach the project as if we're a full partner. We have a unique viewpoint, that of the designer, contractor, and owner, and because of that extensive experience, we bring in a total understanding of the entire construction process. So this may be just one of a handful of projects that our clients may do this year, but we do hundreds, so we've seen every problem that can come up.
Thanks to Terracon, this project won't turn into another leaning tower.
Absolutely not.
Quality control and quality assurance for every project, big or small, routine or complex. Responsive, resourceful, reliable. Terracon is the kind of partner you want.